Going on? So this is the Q&A vlog. You guys asked some questions and we are going to be answering them. We're just chilling at Lizzie's at the moment, waiting for Stephen, Tom and Blake. But once they get into Salisbury, we will get started. Big shout out to Alice for helping us with the gathering of the questions.
Big help.
Big help. And for all those people who didn't respond,
like, if they didn't answer a question, they're not going to be watching this.
Alright.
Yeah, if I see a peng ting, I ain't thinking twice. Hop out the whip, yeah, you know it's on sight. Said she got a man, I said, yeah, that's alright. Just tell him you ain't seeing him tonight. Shouldn't have her the way I got the babes feeling nice. Step in the club, she said, Jesus Christ.
So what's going on? You are back with us, and we are doing the Q&A out in public, out in the gardens. We're just seeing what we can get. Right, first couple of questions. Why do you fuck with girls like some of you do, making every guy look shit?
We don't.
I mean, I don't think...
Simple answer.
I don't think, like, literally nobody in this thing has ever fucked about with you.
I think to it, but we are extent.
Honestly, I'm not. I just remembered that I'm not. So, when I did it, it was like I wasn't intending to hurt anybody. I wasn't intending to you know, like I didn't go into it thinking, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like fuck this person's feelings. I'm just gonna do what I want. But like there was something exciting about getting to know somebody. But then when I realised it was getting serious, and I was like, oh, I don't want that seriousness.
You got like backtrack.
Yeah, you got to backtrack, and then that's painful, and the other person feels fucked about. So, advice to any of the guys.
And then it's
watching.
like, even if you're not meaning to like lead them on, and you just do want to be friends, but then you go too far with it, you then like fuck the thing that you wanted in the first place.
Exactly. So any guys who are watching, like, just know what you want before you get into it. Otherwise, you're gonna hurt somebody's feelings. I think that's that one.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so this one is, how big is your dick, honestly? I mean, I can guarantee that nobody here has sat there with a metal tape measure, you know, risk like slicing their dick just to see how long it is, and then like text up their mates and be like, yo, I'm rocking a 5.3. Like, no.
I've never seen the point in it.
See, that's the thing, is that like, who owns a ruler? Are you gonna like take one from school?
Yeah, that's the ones from
Yeah. But then you like, are you then taking a ruler which somebody is going to use for classwork in school and put it against? Do you know what I mean? And then like take it back to school and then just like put it back into circulation. Alright. Which is the worst person to drink. Hey, nobody likes caregiving, and nobody likes somebody care seeking. If somebody gets so drunk that they then can't look after themselves, that's no fun for anybody else, because you're then responsible for somebody else. The whole point of drinking is that you shirk responsibility and just have a good time. If somebody can't take responsibility for themselves, then that just takes the fun out of it.
I'm just like, go home because you're a mate.
Yeah, literally, just go home at that point. Or drink less. Yeah.
Or just don't drink.
Or just don't drink. If you can't do it, then drink. Chip butties.
Chip butties. Load up and chip butties before.
Literally.
I mean, some chicks pie.
And just load up on carbs. Microwave pizza.
Just get some scrum down before you drink.
Yeah, literally do not drink on an empty stomach. Beer before grass and you're on grass.
Don't do it when you're tired.
Don't do it when you're tired. Don't do it when you've got shit going on in your life that you're trying to escape.
Always graze when you liaise.
Always graze when you liaise.
That didn't come from me, by the way.
No, that's Willy Cribb, but literally, like, that's solid advice. Always graze when you liaise.
Exactly.
Right, we'll see you guys in the next location. Right, we're back. Okay, next load of questions. You'll struggle with mental health, bro.
Yes, bro.
Yes, bro. You struggle with mental health?
Yes.
You struggle with mental health?
I did.
Tom?
I don't know.
Oh, fuck
No,
off,
I don't
Tom.
know it.
Fuck off.
Okay. Insert screenshot of Tom's face whilst he was lying to the camera about it. Tom, come on, be
Just a little
honest.
like zoom clip of like Tom trying to convince himself.
Like black and white.
Nah, I'm fine,
You know
mate.
you want to tell
I'm
people.
Fine, I'm not here.
I'm going to the Navy because I love it. But yeah, literally, I think all of us do. I think it's a natural part of life nowadays. Like you can't live in a world where like social media is designed to hijack your brain and make you feel like shit, so you engage with it and like, you know, like all the atrocities, all the fucking racism, all the like everything. You can't live in that and be like, do you know what? I'm having a great time.
No.
Like it takes effort to feel good about yourself, and you got to put that effort in.
Seems like, especially when people sort of 15, 16.
I think it's just an age thing.
It is
When you
an
get
age
older,
thing as well.
you
got like life
That's like
experience
20
that
years
balances
of
it out. Yeah. Alright, so we got, does your dick float or sink in the bath? I mean, like,
I haven't had a bath. I have showered,
Just to clear that up.
but I haven't had a bath in like, I don't know, like 3 years, maybe.
yeah, innit?
5 years,
Time,
enough time.
the time that I would take to go into the bath, I take time to edit these videos. That's my bad. So I think this was as a response to the question that Alice put on her story of like, what is a question that you'd ask guys if you could? Because this one is phrased, I would ask them why after kissing someone they say was great, but then say that to all. Why do guys after like a make-out session, whatever you want to call it, just go, oh that was great, and then say that to every single person that they do it with? The reason why is because you're kissing a fucking idiot. Like, on the real, if the only thing the guy says after you've literally finished sharing saliva for like, I don't know, like 20 minutes or however long you're doing it, it's like, well, that was great.
What fucking make-out sessions do you go? I think something as well is that if you're making out with somebody, I don't think I've ever said thanks for that afterwards.
Yeah,
like,
no.
That's great has already been established before you fucking start.
Yeah, like, nobody was going into that expecting to have a bad time. What is the best physical quality in a girl except ass and tits?
Eyes. Eyes.
Everybody saying eyes?
Eyes.
To be honest, I agree with that. Like,
If there's no eye contact, dead.
yeah, there's something wrong there. There's something wrong there. They're hiding something.
You're off on the wrong
They're
foot,
secret.
fam.
You know, on the eyes, you know, tell the truth. But
Yeah,
whether I
innit?
like you or not.
Crazy eyes, man.
Crazy
Yeah,
eyes.
crazy eyes.
Yeah, that's the wrong one. You know,
Yeah,
you
that
know,
is instantly the wrong one. Do you think a girl without makeup can still be attractive?
I think
It's like, yes. It's like, I grew my beard out for episode 2 of Quarantine Diaries. I grew it out fucking time, right? It was like super thick, super hairy. I then shaved and went into work the next day, and everybody was like, oh my god, Sam, you look so fucking different, and they didn't like it. They actually found it like physically disturbing that I've been able to like shave 10 years off my life just by taking away my facial hair. But obviously if a girl came into work without makeup, nobody would be like, oh my god, that's awful. Like, it's like a weird parallel where like it's actually nicer to look at somebody and not have their physical appearance change.
yeah.
Obviously society puts a lot of pressure on you to look a certain way, but really, if you're doing it for society and not for yourself,
Yeah.
that is,
I don't care what you do as long as you're happy with yourself.
that's bang on. Like, as long as you're happy, doesn't matter. Yeah. Right, everyone on the syncs now. In 3, 2, 1.
Alright, we're back. Next question. Would you say a fresh trim is similar to girls wearing makeup?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, because
you've made yourself look the best.
100%. A trim can make you look so much different.
You almost don't have a right to answer this question.
but I've
because-
had trims before.
Yeah,
like,
but they're memories. They're not like, they're fond memories of your childhood. You were but a child the last time you had a trim.
I agree that the best thing about getting a new trim is like the feeling on the back of your head of having that, like, you know, like where you like rub the back of your head just to feel what it's like that's brilliant.
Like, a trim can be like your hair long, and it looks good long.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's like,
Yeah,
it's like a
whatever
boy's
makes-
makeup.
yeah.
So when you
Like,
say
it can mean anything.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying it's like a
It's-
boy's makeup. I'd agree
It's
with
a style.
that.
It's not
It's
just
like-
no one gets a trim. Everyone just does things with their head.
No, fair.
makes them look good.
Yeah, how long do you think a short-term relationship should last? Because Whillan made a very good point earlier. He was saying, like, if you're dating beforehand, do you then count that as part of the time spent in the relationship? Just say 3 months. Because, like, it's a long enough amount of time to know if you enjoy spending time with somebody. So I said 3 months.
Yeah.
Of like, oh, I'm looking for a long-term relationship or a short-term relationship.
Because like
There's
the thing
no,
is,
like-
if you're looking for one or the other, you're just looking for a relationship. You're not.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a short-term relationship, you don't want to be in a relationship.
Is it more normal to date someone who is 5 years older or 5 years younger than you?
As I say, it depends on the circumstances. It depends how old you are.
I think that's
Yeah.
a very good point. Depending on how old you are, like we were saying, like if it was me, I would then, if it was somebody who was 5 years younger, I'd be dating a 17-year-old at 22. Tom was dating someone who was 5 years younger than him. That person would be 13. And
Behind bars.
like our parents, there's like an 8-year gap between.
Yeah.
Because if you're a guy, it depends how traditional of a mindset you've got. If you want that like traditional sort of like, I have the power in the relationship, I'm the experienced one, they haven't lived as much life as me, then go older. If you don't give a fuck, then don't keep track of that stuff. Because really, someone's maturity level has nothing to do with their age.
No.
There's actually a really funny video. I can't remember what it is. Emily and Murph from College Humor. They did like this dating series, and one of the sketches that they did was about Murph, who was, I think, like 40 in the video. He was dating a college girl, and he just couldn't stand it because of the maturity level. But obviously,
Like if you're dating someone who's in uni and they just want to like go out, get smashed the whole time and like just live that sort of life, whereas you're like, I don't know, in your 30s or something and you've got a full-time job and you just want someone to be there when you get home from work, it's going to be different things. Say I was interested in dating people, I wouldn't be like vetting them on their age. You know, if they were 21 and I was 22, I wouldn't be like, oh, dead. Like my ex was older than me, but like I wasn't keeping track of that shit. All right, do guys value girls with hobbies?
if you don't have a hobby, fam,
And you bore me.
get out. How can you not have a hobby though? Like a hobby is just an interest.
Yeah, like are you saying that like the guys value girls who are interested in things?
It's just you've got to be interested in something.
It's just, it might just be as simple as something that you do in your own time.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Just escape from
'Cause
normal life.
the hobby thing is like if the guy that they were dating weren't there, what would they be doing with their time? If it's sitting at home on Instagram, they're not somebody you want to date. They got nothing going on. They're not interested. You want somebody who's interested in like progressing themselves as a person.
Not just looking at the phone screen 24/7.
Yeah. There we go. Right. So we're back with the next set of questions. Is it more attractive if a girl asks for a cigarette rather than bringing her own?
No, if she didn't smoke.
Right? You smoke, you got dead taste buds, right? Dead. The person you're kissing, they don't have dead taste buds. And they can taste like the fags in your mouth. As an ex-smoker, if I was going to put myself in the position of what I'm assuming they're asking the question for, it is more attractive to have your own backing. Right? You're not a smoker if you don't have your own tobacco. You're just somebody who wants to be cool in social settings. Either commit to hating yourself and the self-destructive pattern that you're in, or just don't fucking smoke. Why do guys listen to so much mumble rap? It's a load of shit. Honestly, these questions don't reveal so much about us. They reveal more about like the people.
Guys.
Yeah, like the people that these people are hanging out with. Literally, mumble rap, dead. The guys that you're hanging around with, you got to imagine like the least amount of brain cells. It's like a spectrum from like mumble rap to like drill to like grime to hip hop. If you're talking like intellectual thought put into the lyrics, that's reflected in the guys.
Whatever you like. Whatever you like. I don't like it. I don't really listen to it. If mumble rap became like cool, then no one would say
Yeah,
I still wouldn't
No,
listen.
it's a
not
fair
true.
point.
But I still wouldn't listen to it.
It's a fair point. It's trends.
Everyone just listens to fucking real people.
So rather than like, why do guys listen to mumble rap? The question should really be better, why do guys just listen to whatever's current? And it's like the same reason as why girls listen to whoever's current for them. It's like the industry pumps out people for us to consume and we just go like, oh, this person's amazing. And they're not. What makes you insecure?
Staring into a camera and talking to a fucking camera in front of a mirror. Messing up my words.
I think you've just proved the point though, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know, you're just trying to be yourself, just get on with what you're doing in the day, and you've got people like staring at you. Like,
Yeah, no, it's just people staring at me in general. Like.
something that makes me insecure is somebody trying to make me feel insecure. As in, like, you know, there's people who are like sort of passive aggressive around you. And they're like, yeah, like poke fun at you constantly, like Steven said, and literally just to the point where you're like, look, do you have a fucking problem? If somebody's being passive aggressive and doesn't just outwardly say like, look, I got upset when you said something a couple of weeks ago.
I feel like they genuinely feel that way, they're not just, well, just fucking say it.
Yeah, literally, just be upfront, just say it. So when people aren't upfront, that just leads you to like fill in the gaps yourself, and you're like, oh, do they hate me? Do they have a fucking problem? And then that ends up with me just getting angry and just being like, right, I'll just go and punch him in the teeth. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I've had people like that before. I just stop talking to them. That's it.
So that is all the questions from the girl.
I don't know, like I don't know about you guys, but I'm happy to try and assist anybody if they're struggling with anything.
Yeah, literally, anybody's
You just drop me a DM or something.
Anybody's got any questions about anything? It's that thing again. Just come straight up. Come correct. Don't.
If you're having a one-to-one conversation with somebody, it's more personal.
Yeah. So if you guys like this video and you want to see more, just let us know down in the comments. And if you want to see more of us guys together, you know, just show some love on the Instagram. All right, we're always hanging out with each other. So I'm SnowyTheDogPhotography.
The real Whillan 14.
S-Twig12.
At Camera Shy from my photography, James. Tom Hopkinson.
Yeah, you're so uncomfortable shouting yourself out. Yeah, Tom's up here, it's everything.
Don't follow me.
Now you think you're both gonna go?
Yeah.
But yeah, so literally, if you want to see more of us, follow us on the Instagrams, follow us on the socials, subscribe to see more videos, all that sort of stuff. And honestly, chat to someone on a one-to-one basis if you've got any questions you actually want answering properly.
Hop out the whip, yeah, you know it's on site. Says she got a man.
Do I think girls are attractive? Yes.
Do they have long hair?
Oh, shut up,
You see a correlation between it?
We did hustle from above, got a breath from overseas, and she got that over love. Q7 like a stallion, gold chains, no medallions. She the ginger, the swagger. You can tell that she foreign. Praise the Lord, it's a new day. Let's get it, it's a new way. She be tripping, got a suitcase. She be repping for the UK. Speed serving through the city. Homecoming, who with me? Wave got war ready. Lil' Bo, she like your party, oh. Give it to me like that, yo. I like you when you bend your back, yo. When you pay that, oh. Hey, you like your party, oh. Give it to me like that, yo. I like you when you bend your back, yo. Give it to me like that, yo. Yeah.